I see lots of persons trying to defend this whole choosing testimony thing. And honestly, I don't blame them, because if you believe that somebody traveled through the stomach of a fish, you should also believe that somebody took a gun from people that were trying to come kidnap her and put on her shoulders. If you also believe somebody slept in the lion's den, so why can't you believe like somebody rode on the back of a lion? I mean, they're like the same thing. Like I was telling somebody this evening that the only difference between, the Lord's chosen testimonies and the stories in the Bible is that these whole testimonies are not in the Bible. Because if it were in the Bible, people would believe it. They would take it as it is, word for word, and they will not even question it. Sometimes I still get surprised that Christians, doubt and argue about these whole testimonies and some nonsense things these other pastors say. And that's because on one hand, their common sense is telling them all these things are lies. But then on the other hand, fear is not letting them embrace something new. Fear is not letting them ask questions and, try to challenge the norm. They are scared. As the day goes by, we can see people are beginning to wake up. I mean, literally, it's happening everywhere. When you even talking about this trend, some persons don't really understand, that they are participating in the awakening. But then a time is going to come, they go to church and their pastors are going to say something and they're going to be like, are you sure? They will start asking this question. And this is one thing, is that once you get to this point where, you start questioning these things, there's no going back. The most Christians are those ones that, want to still believe. See, I've seen people that want to still argue. They are telling you that there's nothing God cannot do. I mean, it's not like they don't know that these things are lies. Like, it's not like they don't know. Because I know even if they are, to a large extent, they have still some sense of reasoning, but they don't want to admit it, because if they are to accept that these particular testimonies are lies, that means they will have to start checking every other testimonies that people say. They'll have to start thinking about it critically, and that is what they do not want. So they are trying to emotionally people that are like, jumping on this trend and saying, oh, these people are lying. Now they are saying, as a Christian, you do not need to participate in this trend, even though it is being over exaggerated, doesn't mean it was a lie. Like, what kind of over exaggeration? Somebody is telling you that, in fact, it is that I'm talking about this one more because it is the one that put me off even the most, that he rode on the back of a lion and the lion raised his hand, pointed a direction to him and told him bye-bye, and you're calling it an over exaggeration. Guy, that is a blunted lie. Like, it's a lie. Like, and to think that there are people standing there that are applauding it. There's a pastor standing there that say, is like confirming that these people are seeing something authentic. And you have the audacity to come out and want to emotionally people. See, you're worse than even these people that are giving these lies, because you now want to cover the lie for your own benefit. And this is why I tell people, I say, when you talk about this whole religion thing, it has nothing in particular to do with the truth. People don't care about the truth. People just care about how the lie makes them feel. It gives them comfort. It hides their evil, and that's what they like about it. So they do not want to question it. They do not want to challenge it, because Christianity gives them an opportunity to be people. And then they still have the opportunity to hide under it. See, the best way to be a better human being is to leave religion. The best way. At least then you're not doing it for any damn thing. You're doing it for a greater good.